Hey everyone, it's Clint Salter and welcome to another awesome interview for you, our dance studio owners here at Dance Teachers Unite for 2015. Now, over and over again, I get asked, Clint, what should be on my website? How do I create a great website? My website's still living in the 90s. How can I change it to make it relevant for today's market? So we went hunting to find the guru, the expert who can help us make our website everything it needs to be and more to be able to attract those new students into our studio. And so today we are talking to the one and only Laurie Shecter. Hello, Laurie.
Hello, Clint.
All the way,
how are you?
all the way in New York City.
Yes.
I'm fantastic. Hey, Laurie, I'd love to start speaking with you by you just telling our audience, our studio owners, a little bit about what you actually do and what's your big mission in the world.
Okay. So what I do is I'm the CEO of several different web-based companies. One of them is Dance Studios with an S, Web Design. The other one is School Empower. School Empower is a studio management system, online enrollment. I'm sure you've heard of studio management systems. And the last company that I run is also a digital boutique web agency called We Are Immediate. And We Are Immediate handles clients such as IKEA, A&E, MasterCard, US Army. So what we've done is we've divided our business up into separate entities so that we could target specifically each client's needs. With Dance Studios Web Design, we not only help dance studios with good digital web presence, but we help with search engine optimization, which it means having Google or the other search engines find you organically. We help with paid advertising, and we also help people with their Facebook campaigns. And my big mission in the world is I'm actually a late in life dancer. I just started dancing 2 years ago. Yay, wow. Me. Yes, salsa. So here in New York, if you don't dance salsa, what good are you? So yeah, I started dancing salsa, and the interesting thing about dancing later in life is that I'm able to kind of appreciate the connectivity between mind, body, and spirit that dancing and that dance energy gives you. And I believe if more people dance, there'd be more peace in the world, there'd be less obesity-related diseases, and happier people. So you could say my mission is to improve health, world peace, and live in perfect harmony.
I love it.
That's it.
It's
fantastic. Small thing, right?
I love it. I love that you said that, like, if you're in New York and you don't salsa well, basically why be alive? I'll remember that. Right. I mentioned to you I'm coming to New York. I spent a lot of time in New York.
I'm going to have to take you dancing.
Yes.
I'm going to have to take you.
Yes, Laurie and I are going salsa. We're going salsa. Yeah. Laurie, what made you get into the industry of working with dance studios, specifically the Dance Studios website business?
Well, as I said, our company always was a web development and design business, and it's not just web, it's all sorts of digital connectivities.
Yeah.
We were contacted by the largest arts guild in the United States to build them a school management system. So we built them a school management system, and we showed it to one of our dance studio owners, and they're like, oh my God, this is fantastic. So we turned that into School Empower, which is the online studio management system, which is now in actually UK, Japan, Canada, US, Italy, and Poland. And what happened was, along with consulting people about online enrollment, I noticed that a lot of dance studios had really bad web presence. So we just said, okay, and we also know that dance studio owners, many of them don't have a lot of money to spend on expensive websites. So we just came up with some web designs, and that kind of turned into a fairly big business, because the more I got to talking to dance studio owners, the more I understood what their business needs were. That is when I started dancing, because I figured I couldn't consult without knowing what they were selling. And the other thing I started was a Facebook group called Dance Studio Marketing. So that group also kind of fed my knowledge base, what studios needed. And as I said, just the more studios I talked to, the more I understood what was lacking and what they needed. So it was just kind of this organic growth based on one project that we did for an arts guild.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. And just really building a product around the need of the market, and the need has definitely been how to, grow your business. And a website is the way that you do that. I mean, can you talk to how important is it that dance studio owners have a website that works for them, and what does work for them mean to you? So what are those elements on a website that you believe a dance studio owner really needs to be able to, bring in new students, as an example?
Well, here's what people are doing wrong. Basically, your website is your brand that you're presenting online digitally. And what a lot of studios are doing now is they're relying very heavily on social media to be their brand. And social media is really important for search engine optimization. And I'm going to get to your answer, but I've got to get to this part first.
Please.
So the problem is that, number one, you have no control over social media. So I know a lot of studios are using Pinterest and Instagram and especially Facebook to promote their brand. But Facebook is constantly changing their algorithms so that you no longer get your posts seen by people who are following you. Only 15% of all people get your posts. Social media is really important, but what you really want to portray online is what your brand is. And what studios seem to be doing wrong is they are getting the wrong type of photography. They are not having easily searchable websites so people can't easily find what they're looking for, and they are not updating content. So what they're doing is they're saying, okay, here's my website, goodbye. But what that does is it makes them not very visually pleasing and not looking like it's fresh content, but looking like it's a stale old website. And perhaps should I, at this time, maybe show you kind of a before and after so I can talk to you? Show you what I'm talking about?
Let's do the before and after.
Okay.
And so then you can talk about what you did with the after that makes it so much more effective.
Okay.